All right. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Scott Shute. I lead our mindfulness compassion programs at LinkedIn. And welcome. Today, we're going to do a guided session. Today, we're going to focus on just kind of the body and relaxing and calming the body. And it'll be about 15 to 20 minutes. So welcome, everyone. You know, we have just real quickly on the body, we have two nervous systems that act in kind of tandem or teeter-totter. We have the fight or flight system, or the sympathetic system, you guys know, and the parasympathetic system. And fight or flight is what we're often in when we're stressed. But when we take deep breaths, when we calm our body, we activate the parasympathetic system, the rest and digest system. And that's all good in our body. We feel less stress. But what happens in our mind as well is, you know, when we're in fight or flight, kind of that lizard brain overrides everything. And we don't make very good decisions from that perspective usually. And so when we calm the body, we also calm the mind, and it kind of allows that prefrontal cortex, the deep thinking part of our brains, to be a little more heard by all the rest of our systems. So anyway, good morning, good evening, good to see you. Let's do it. So find yourself a comfortable but alert position. So comfortable, but not too comfortable. Not so comfortable you're going to go to sleep. And we'll start just by settling in and breathing. So perhaps a deep breath in through your nose. Long exhale out through your mouth till you're all the way empty. And continuing that cycle of deep breaths at your own pace. Allowing any tension you might be holding in your shoulders to relax. Any tension in your jaw to just melt away. Perhaps feeling the weight of your seat as you're supported by your chair, wherever you're sitting. And becoming more aware of your breath. Perhaps noticing, is there a difference in temperature between the inhale and the exhale? And allowing yourself to fully arrive in this moment, in the present. We'll do a little bit of visualization along the way. And for some people it works and some people it doesn't. So if visualization's not your thing, you can try it. And just stay with it and see what happens. So first we'll put some attention on our feet. And just becoming aware of our feet in a way that perhaps we're not aware normally. Perhaps even aware of inside of our feet, our bones, our muscles, sinews, the blood exchanging oxygen for carbon dioxide. And perhaps give some gratitude to your feet for everything they do. Imagining your calves, your knees, the complex systems that exist within them. And then bringing some awareness to the area around our seat, at the base of our spine. Our root is one of our energetic areas. And this is our center of being grounded. So if you like to visualize, you might visualize reaching down into the earth, growing roots down from your root into the earth, down to where the magma is deep under the earth's crust. This red, rich magma. And while imagining this rich red color, you can say to yourself, I am grounded. I am stable. And allow your root to absorb what it needs here. Strengthening, solidifying. And then shifting attention lightly to the area around our belly, just below the navel. This is our center of creativity, of movement. And so imagine breathing into the center and allowing it to absorb what it needs from its surroundings. And you can say to yourself inwardly, I am creative. And imagine that spark of creativity just bubbling around you, centered from this area around your belly. Sizzling with creativity. And allow this area to absorb what it needs to be strengthened, nurtured. Perhaps thinking forward just a bit to some creative project, and know that you're building strength for that project right here. And then gently moving attention to the area around your chest, your solar plexus, breastbone. This is our center of strength. If you like to visualize, the image I like is standing outside under a yellow sun and soaking up the sun's rays like a solar panel. I might even imagine a battery, a meter charging, and the lights going from red to yellow to green as I fill up. So with your breath, allowing yourself to fill up with this strength, And you can say to yourself, I am strong. I am everything that I need. And with each breath, feeling that strength grow within you as this yellow light is absorbed by your chest. And then gently shifting attention to the area around your heart. This is our center of love, of goodwill. The healing color here is green. So if you like, you can visualize being in a deep green forest. For me, it's a forest in Northern California among the redwood trees and the ferns and the moss. 1,000 different shades of green, each one connected to a living thing. And I get a sense of that connection, becoming part of this green forest, not separate, but connected to everything here. So allow this area around your heart to be healed and nurtured with each breath. And you can say to yourself, I am nurtured by the power of love. I allow myself to give love unconditionally and receive love unconditionally. And gently shifting awareness to the area around your throat. This is our center of expression, of free will. And the color here is blue. If you'd like to visualize, I like an image of standing out under a blue sky and just allowing that wide open blue space. So with each breath, freeing myself from any filters, judgments, or blockages in my expression. And you can say to yourself, I express myself freely. I allow my voice to be heard. And just notice to yourself, what is most important here? And then gently shifting awareness and attention to that area between our eyebrows. It's our center of wisdom and intuition. And the color here is indigo, kind of like that color of the sky between day and night, right when the first stars appear. And intuition is kind of like in between our inner and our outer worlds, making that connection between the two of them. So allow this area between your eyebrows to absorb what it needs with each breath. Strengthening your quality of intuition, allowing wisdom to flow in the seen and the unseen. And you can say to yourself, I am wise. I go with the flow of life. And I am exactly where I need to be in this moment. And allowing our attention to shift to the top of our head, to our crown. This is our center of oneness. And with each breath, allowing a sense of connection to happen. Allowing this center to absorb what it needs, to be nurtured, healed, connected to all of life and to that deepest part of ourselves. The part that is infinite. And you can say to yourself, I am connected. And notice what's most important to you here. And then becoming aware of your entire being, your body, all these different elements we talked about. Know that you are whole. And get a sense of all these parts working together in harmony. You can say to yourself, I am whole. I am perfect just the way I am. Allowing a smile to cross your face, the corners of your mouth to tip up. And for a moment, just revel in this good feeling. Just marinate, soak it in. Taking a deep breath in and letting it all go. Nothing more to do. May the blessings be. All right, now you can return attention back to your fingers and toes.